Anyway, moving swiftly on to the Ryanair Chase, the next grade one of the day, and I have a feeling it's going to be short and sweet because currently Allaho is 4-6 favourite with FansBet. Most of the horses underneath them are not going to run. I would think even as far down as Sham Blue, because I think Conflated is going to go for the Gold Cup, Shack and Persois for the Champion Chase, A Plus Tard for the Gold Cup, Energamine for the Champion Chase. So you're into Sham Blue at 8-1, Janadale 17-2, 10-1. Bar, David, is this a penalty kick for Allaho?
Looks it, yeah. Janadale, if he runs though, he is a good horse.
You kind of get the impression we just haven't seen the best of him yet, have we?
I know, yeah. He is a nice horse though. I think there's plenty to come from him, so yeah, I don't think he's a million miles away even on homework.
Okay, that's Gianadale, 17-2 currently with FansBet. He certainly looks an each way alternative to Allaho, so he obviously works fine and nice horse.
I haven't rode him this year at all, but I know from before anyway. I would have always had Janadale as a proper Grade 1 horse, yeah.
Brilliant. Lovely stuff. Very informative. Mikey, Allaho, 4-6.
Penalty kick, and he's 17-3. Just to let you, he's massive. Like, he's proper.
Yeah, he's massive. He's a big beast, isn't he?
Yeah, beast.
Now, like, people here tonight are going to be looking at Allaho and they're going to see 4-6. They're going to say, I can't really back him in a single. Is he one to kind of put into your multiples? Do you think he's the real good thing of the week of all the shorties?
Yeah, bomb-proof. Brilliant jumper. Look, brilliant, yeah. Mustard.
Mustard. Happy with that, Mikey. Fair enough. Donn McClean, 4-6 Allaho, yay or nay?
Look, it's, as Mikey says, he's bomb-proof. You know, it's his trip. It's brilliant at the track. He'll just go fast and they won't catch him, I'd say. Like, he's the most likely winner by far. But I think there's value in going beyond him, like each way or even without him, because as you were saying, like the race is going to cut up. And Shan Bleu, he's going to be second favourite when A Plus Tard and Energamine and Shack and Persois come out. And to me, he's a flat track horse. Weatherby, Newbury, there's tracks. He went too fast last year in the novices race, the Turners as it is now. So I think he's takeable, honourable. Eldorado Allen, I think he's a bit of value at 14-1 or thereabouts. And I think the Tizzards confirmed just today that he's definitely going for this because he wasn't in the Gold Cup, but after he won the Denman Chase at Newbury, they were talking about supplementing him. I think one of the owners wanted to supplement him for 30 grand, but I think it's the right race for him because he probably wouldn't stay the Gold Cup trip. But he was good the last day, and he won the Halden Gold Cup at Exeter at the start of the year. Then he stepped up to 2.5. It didn't look like a stiff enough test for him in the Peterborough Chase, but he stayed on behind First Flow, and he did well at Newbury the last day. He's got Cheltenham form as well. He finished second in the Arca last year behind Shishkin. He got the better of Captain Guinness and All Mankind for second. So I think 14-1 about him is too big. Yeah.
Okay, very, very interesting. That's Eldorado Allen, who beat Royal Pagaille last time at Newbury. This is one of these races, Diarmuid, where you're going Allaho's 4-6. We can watch him win and we can put him in multiples and all that. But have you managed to find anything like Donn, maybe at an each way price?
No, like I have there, Allaho wins, doesn't he, on my notes. Eldorado Allen was where I actually didn't realise that Tizzer said that today. He was the one that I was looking at as the one to win in the without market. That was actually one of the best rides of the week last year, was the finish second in the Arc.
Unbelievable.
It was an absolute...
Harry Cobden.
It was absolute.
Legend.
It was one of the best rides of the whole week. Absolutely brilliant ride. It was kind of similar to Mon Mom all those years ago to finish place in the Gold Cup, to finish third and behind Thing. Absolutely superb ride. But yeah, the horse can easily pick up the pieces. It's not the best renewal in the world. Allaho, I was actually happy to take him on, I thought, for most of the season after the John Durkin. I thought maybe he wasn't thinking. Just awesome last time, just absolutely brilliant. So yeah, I'm kind of happy to short this from a win point of view and back Eldorado Allen without.
Dean?
Yeah, I'd love Allaho in the Gold Cup. I mean, he can't win enough Ryanairs. I don't think anyone ever remembers that.
He's strange for the size of him, isn't he? He's strange that he's for the size of him that he didn't turn into a Gold Cup.
I think he'd get home this time. That would be my view.
Neither here nor there, though, is it?
Can't be proven wrong.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's not
I agree. I'd love him to go there. He's not going to go there. He'll win this. Do you want any more?
Yeah, well.
Sham Bleu will be second. I just think we don't know quite what the ceiling is with Sham Bleu. It's probably not Allaho's ceiling, but it's probably the second.
He's a good
best
horse in his day, isn't he?
He's very, very good, and that Charlie Hull performance, albeit ended in nightmare. It could have well have been a real step up the ladder, and I think it's in their locker. Dan normally brings them off long breaks. He likes long breaks going at Cheltenham. It's been a little bit enforced, obviously, but I think Chambly will be second. He's 8-1, and without market, yeah, I think
7-2, 4-1 probably.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, probably a lot of these are going to come out, DJ. So he'd be favourite for that, I'd say. But yeah, Chambly will be second. But Allaho, yeah, stick him in the multiples. They really should be. Willie's best chance to Gold Cup, and he's not going to run it. That's a shame.
Next year, there's always next year. Hopefully.
Yeah, maybe they'll just win another Ryanair and just add another trophy to a pointless shelf in the office.
Dean. No more free flights with Michael O'Leary for you.
Ryanair means nothing. What does it mean? It's just ruined the other races at the festival, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. Dan.
Good luck to them. Good luck to them.
Well recovered. It'll go off short than 4-6, especially if some of the other short price ones come in
How
today.
low can you go though? Like, it's a grade 1 at the Cheltenham Festival. He's not going to go off.
Is it really a great? What's in behind him, really though? It's nothing else much. I think at the minute he won by 12 lengths last year. We've got him at 3-1 to win by 10 lengths or more, which I think is probably a reasonable enough price. The one I thought was probably a big price in behind to finish second, Chatham Street Lad. Now he had a bit of a setback recently, so he might not run here. But I think he's very capable of finishing second here. He was fourth in the Marsh, didn't get a clear run at all that day. Hacked up in the Caspian Caviar a couple of years ago off 141, very impressive. Travelled very well for a long way in that Betfair Chase, just doesn't stay the trip. I think back over 2 mile 5, ridden patiently, pick up the pieces, 40-1 currently, so you'll get a decent price on without market. If he makes it, I think he's probably where I'd go for the second.
Brilliant stuff.
That interview with Mick Winters afterwards.
Oh, gold.
Yeah.
Absolute gold.
Mick Winters, Chatham Street Lad. Lads, one horse that I think actually could run really well in this, especially if it cuts up, is Mellon. I thought Mellon was pretty good at going
Yeah,
last
he
time.
was actually very good. Yeah.
Is he all right?
Yeah, David said a great thing about it's one or two of the races that takes away from the Cheltenham Festival.
I
It's
think
Ryanair.
it's one race that
Third
takes.
That's what it does.
Yeah.
Ruins the other stuff.
It should be a Nace last Saturday.
That's the Ryanair Chase. It's a valid point. It
Eldorado
does.
Allen,
That
by
is
the way, I'm fairly sure the T&Cs think a lot of it. I remember Robbie Power when he was over there, and I was chatting to him. Was it last year? When the horses weren't running well, but he was the horse they were hanging their coats on at that time. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. So a few shout outs for a few things each way there. Maybe Eldorado Allen, Shamblu, Mellon I thought could run well. So it's going to be interesting.